In movies and money, the musical Mean Girls hit the right note and made it to #1 at the box office. Our film critic, Erik Childress, is here with the scoop.
Well, theaters could certainly use a scoop of something since studios are not giving them much to work with this month. Now, that being said, Mean Girls ended up posting $28 million over the weekend as expected and $33 million through the holiday. Now, the musical retooling cost twice as much as the 2004 film and will need to work twice as hard to recoup its $36 million budget.
Debuting this weekend, I.S.S, International Space Station. Here's a quick look.
Whoa. I mean, I've seen pictures, but this is...
We don't talk politics. Here we are. One.
Hey, guys.
Wait a minute, what the hell is going on down there?
Oh, whoa.
We gotta get up now, guys. Let's get out.
What's the premise of this film, Erik?
3 Americans and 3 Russians are doing their usual scientific studies on board when a war seemingly breaks out on the planet between the two nations, and each of their commanders are ordered to take control of the structure. The Oscar-winning original cast member of Hamilton is the star of I.S.S. and is left dangling in space with a really dumb script that never answers the question just what the Americans or the Russians could possibly use the space station for 227 nautical miles above the Earth in the middle of a nuclear war. Why are we fighting, as Mick Jagger once asked, is never asked here amongst the initially friendly crew, and the film just evolves into one ill-advised script turn after another. Just go watch Peter Hyams' 2010, where tensions briefly separate the American and Russian crew out by Jupiter made during the actual Cold War. The conversation between Roy Scheider and Helen Mirren about hot dogs is more interesting than this nonsense.
You're off to see some films at Sundance. Can you give us a little curtain raise?
Of course, Angie. Now I'll be watching movies from the festival for the next 2 weeks, but here are a few early snippets of titles worth putting on your radar if you are at the festival or waiting at home in the months ahead. Apple TV has Girls State, which is not so much a sequel to the documentary Boys State as it is an interesting parallel running concurrently, focusing on the young women coming together to workshop a government from the ground up, plus how this program is an unfortunate reflection of the resources women have compared to men. Amazon has the documentary Frida, which will be premiering in March, that uses images and diaries from painter Frida Kahlo's life for a unique landscape into her life's experience. Now, 2 other documentaries to put on your radar include Black Box Diaries, about a journalist who investigates the roadblocks into prosecuting her own sexual assault at the hands of a personal friend of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Then a really fascinating conversation starter called Eternal You is about how AI is being used to allow grieving parents and partners an opportunity to talk to their deceased loved ones. It is simultaneously heartbreaking, creepy, and infuriating at times, and worth keeping an eye out for. Now, this is all just a small preview. In the coming weeks, I will have more recommendations as well as updates on any big deals coming out of the festival.
Safe travels, and we look forward to seeing you back here next week.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.